An equitable classroom has three main components. First being that we have students actually doing science, not just memorizing facts. Second being that we have diverse cultures being served, not just represented. And also third, that we have growth mindsets so students can pursue their own goals later in life. To have students actually do science, we have to do all of the practices in the NGSS, and we have to assess all of those skills with feedback and retake opportunities so students can perform better later once they've gotten that feedback. We also need to provide supports so that all students have a chance to improve and make growth. And I've also worked on my own rubrics and having uniform structures across units and grade levels. For example, my CER expectations have like a natural progression from 6th to 8th grade. In addition, we must serve diverse needs. Now we can have diversity represented by having posters on the wall and having good communication with parents so that they are feeling comfortable in our classrooms. So having many languages for the curriculum and formats for parent communication is pretty important. But to me, what's more important is having the storyline be relevant to students and underserved populations that are local. And so some examples of this for me would be hydroelectric dams disrupting watersheds and native communities that are reliant on that natural system. And then some of these dams have been removed after native groups partnered with ecologists to remove them. And we've also seen similar things with forestry and land management, with controlled burns of fires in California. And air quality and fire safety affects everyone, but this has a special meaning to these communities as a tradition. And that's great that we can honor them and have also this science-informed decisions on a larger scale. Also, it's really important that this curriculum is free and the materials are affordable so that we're serving diverse communities with this curriculum, and that remote options are available so different people can access it, and disabilities and special needs are considered when we're writing and adjusting our instruction. To foster a growth mindset, we need to have good assessments throughout the whole year covering all the practices. They need to be able to be retaken or show that rubric in a different unit later so that students can show that they've gotten better and see that growth. We also need to probably move away from classwork being for points, and extra credit should not be allowed. So we're really only measuring the practice and the skill, and they're seeing how that reflects in their grade. And then also it's important to have good structures like sentence frames or scripts for students to refer to if they're struggling with the skill. And then having them compare answers from other students and provide feedback for each other using some sort of script helps a lot too.